Welcome to Surviving the Storm, where you will find tips, tricks, and advice that can help make college life a little easier for you. Coming up, we'll let you in on some of the best places to find deals on textbooks and great deals for student entertainment. Also, we will help you gain insight on time management, see how opportunities can come from involvement in the student union, and even cook up a delicious meal that won't dent your wallet. Here on Surviving the Storm. Thank you for joining us today. I'm your host, Jordan Gazarowski. We all know college can be rough. Just tell me about it. That's why Surviving the Storm is here to bring you tools, tips, and insight that can help get the most out of your educational experience. I'm joined today by a very special guest, Kiosha Nelson. She's a graduate of the culinary department and a current student in the bakery program. Today, we will be showing you how to make a delicious curry chicken with a low budget. Hi, Kiosha. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi, thank you for having me.
What do we have here?
Today, we do have our chicken, which is marinated in cilantro, parsley, habanero pepper, and a little bit of wet jerk marinade. And we're going to be adding in onion, garlic, cilantro, and a little extra thyme, your habanero, and the scallions.
It smells so good right now. I can smell that chicken from here. So please tell me, what's the first step?
The first step would be to add a little bit of coconut oil to saute our onions and garlic.
Okay. Why coconut oil? Is there any reason why?
I like the coconut oil to keep it as authentic as possible, and it just adds a little bit more flavor than the regular vegetable oil.
Okay.
So just let that melt down a little bit.
That also smells so good.
Thank you. Then I'll add in my onion and garlic right away. And I'm gonna cook that until it's fragrant. So it'll be kind of translucent, my onions will.
The garlic, you can sure smell that. Simmering in that coconut oil. So how long does this usually take? Translucent, or to get the onions translucent, it only takes a couple seconds, not too long. I really only want to do it until it's fragrant. And then I'll add in my curry right away. And I'm adding the curry ahead of time just to cook out the rawness a little bit. So is curry spicy at all?
Curry can be spicy, but I just got a mild Jamaican curry, so it's not super spicy.
It smells so good. So anyway, tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, I am learning my heritage, so I found out that I am a bit Haitian. So I tried to get into that with my food.
Okay.
Yes. And once you let that curry cook out just a little bit, then you can go ahead and add your coconut milk.
Is there a reason why?
I like coconut milk because it has, when it cooks down, the fat is really nice to thicken up your gravy.
Okay. This smells amazing already, Kiosha. I can't wait to try this. And so, can you use any type of milk? Does it have to be coconut milk?
I've never tried using any kind of milk, but to keep it like kind of the Caribbean theme, and since I use coconut oil, I figure why not use coconut milk?
Interesting. So
Yes.
I'm more of a whole milk person. Would that work out well?
I guess it could. Like I said, I've never tried it. If that's all you have, I'm pretty sure it could work. But I'm cooking that down. I'm not sure if the regular milk will thicken up like the coconut milk. So
Okay,
yeah.
interesting. Yeah, like I said, I've never had coconut milk, so this is all new to me.
Yes.
I've never really had chicken curry, to be honest. But anyway, so you said you have like a little Haitian background in you.
Yes.
So this is like an opportunity for you to basically express yourself into cooking dishes like this.
Yes. So like I said, I'm just trying to get to know my roots through food. But I've done a lot of research on Caribbean cooking, so it kind of comes naturally a little bit. But yeah, it's still trial and error sometimes. But this is a great dish. I love it.
So is this more like a family recipe, or are you just like making this for the first time?
This was something that I've just been experimenting with. Like I said, it's a chef that I really like. He hosts a show called Caribbean Pot, and that's where I got this recipe from, but I changed it up just a little bit, but yes.
Well, like I said, Kiosha, I can't wait to try this. Anyways, so this is going to wait for how long? How long does this simmer?
It takes about 12 minutes or
12
so
minutes?
to thicken up, yes.
Okay.
And you'll know because the bubbles will start to be pretty large in there.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, like I said, I can't wait to try this Kiosha. This looks really amazing. Are you a college student that loves sports? Well, the Milwaukee Bucks Student Rush program is something you don't want to miss. Daryl Robinson is about to inform you on an entertainment deal for college students that you shouldn't pass up.
Are you a college student? Has school shortchanged your funds? Well, here's a way you can attend every Bucks home game at an affordable price.
This is our third year of the program. Started with my boss, Connie Habicki, kind of came up with the idea to sell excess inventory that we have in the arena. So a lot of the upper level baselines, corners, can be tough to sell to season ticket holders and at full price. So we wanted to offer something for the students as a benefit. I mean, right now, we're one of the most exciting teams to watch in the NBA. I mean, we have Giannis, who is a top 10 player in the league, all-star, MVP candidate. So they're being able to take away the experience of going to a professional basketball game. Right now, the Bucks are one of the hottest things to be doing in the state of Wisconsin and Milwaukee. We have a new arena building coming up right across the street. And we haven't seen a team like this for the Bucks in a long time. So we haven't won a playoff series in 2001. So that's one of their goals this year is to, advance in the playoffs. And there's more excitement around the team than there has been in the past. People coming out to games. There's more energy. It's more electric in the arena. So they're able to experience, that firsthand. It's just a different thing than being watching it on TV for sure. We have to have a valid student ID. You can sign up at bucks.com/studentrush. Opt in to our program, usually using a student email is the best way. And then we will send you a text the day of the game in the morning to let you know if tickets are available and to be able to go purchase. So you can purchase through your phone. That's the easiest way. Digitally, it's kind of the way we're moving. Or you can do it at the box office when you get to the arena. For $10 showing your student ID, max of 2 tickets per ID.
College students in the metropolitan area talk about their personal experiences with the Milwaukee Bucks Student Rush program.
I'm a student at Marquette, and I'm currently enrolled in the Student Rush program.
I go to UWM, and I'm a part of the Student Rush program.
I attend MATC, and I recently signed up for the Rush program, and it's amazing.
The main reason why I love the Student Rush program so much is because I get to see the Greek Freak.
What the Student Rush does is actually makes the tickets more affordable, so where I can go to, a number of games instead of just buying, a $40 ticket just to go to one.
I'm excited for the team as a whole, plus our new stadium is being built, which is very exciting, and I'm very excited to be a part of that.
Every time I go up there for the gear. You see how I am? It's Bucks everything.
So it's totally worth it.
For a great time and a great night, sign up for Student Rush. It's $10.
For more information on the Milwaukee Bucks Student Rush program, go to bucks.com/studentrush.
Who knew that as an MATC student, you could see a Bucks game for just $10? I know where I'm going tomorrow. Go Bucks, go. So Kiosha, the simmering's all done. What's our next step?
Now that our gravy is all thickened, we're gonna go right ahead and add our chicken.
Oh, there we go. So then how long does that stay in the pot?
The chicken is gonna simmer until it's done. So you cook it about 12 minutes or so, maybe 15.
So this is going to absorb all of the
gravy,
the curry and everything?
Yes.
Okay, great. Looks really, really good. You look like a natural born pro.
Thank you. So then I just put the top on that and I let it reduce.
Reduce?
Yes, I reduce the heat and I let it simmer.
Okay, going back to that package, tell me. So, do you watch basketball?
Not really. Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yes.
So, you're not really following the Milwaukee Bucks that often, are you?
Not really, but I do keep hearing about a player named Giannis, so I heard he's doing pretty well.
Pretty
so,
good.
Yeah.
Really impressive. You might win the MVP.
That's what I keep
Hopefully,
hearing.
I mean, we need somebody in Milwaukee to actually do well.
Yes.
So, yeah, the Bucks, like I said, so hopefully this season, I mean, hopefully they transition into,
Yeah. Hopefully they
performing,
make it.
working as a team, because
Yes.
they haven't really been doing that that often.
I'm hoping they make it worth it because we just paid for that stadium, so hopefully.
I know that Foxconn Arena.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming that's what it's going to be called. I'm not sure if it's going to be called that, but
Right.
okay. Yeah. I can't wait to try this. Like I said, Kiosha, my taste buds are jumping up and down in excitement. Now, Yvonne Hai will give us some crucial tips on time management, and My Son Rock shows us some great places to save money on textbooks.
Nowadays, students have a hard time obtaining books for their classes. Some students may not know where or how they may get them. One good place to start is your campus bookstore, or in this case, the MATC Downtown Campus Bookstore. Here, you can get the books you need and additional supplies, such as pens and calculators. Even though the campus bookstore is a great place to get books and supplies, it can also be expensive. Luckily, you can find them cheaper online. Yvonne Hai, a student at MATC, will tell us about the many online options.
I'm going to be talking about getting your books on social media. The first place that I would look if I were looking for books, I would look for them used, and I would just do a Google search. A Google search would bring up all of the places where you can find used books. And so then I would search there. And after that, then I will also go to other resources, which is one of those resources is Chegg.com. You can use Chegg. Chegg has several ways in which you can make sure that you meet your budget. You can rent the book. You can also get an ebook, or you can purchase the book and then send it back. The other thing that you could do, you can sell your books back to anyone. The other place that you could look would be to go to Amazon. Amazon is one of our greatest resources that we use to find books. They also can ship to you next day. Of course, you're going to have to pay an upcharge to get that book submitted to you really fast, but if you have not taken the time to get your books, earlier when you got your syllabus, you can just make sure you get that shipped to you the next day.
So as you can see, there are many ways to acquire the books you need for your classes. Whether you prefer them online or in person, you at least know some good places to look and find the books you need at the affordable price for you.
Good time management makes you work smarter, not harder. If you can plan ahead of time, then you can figure out what you need to do and what you do not need to do. You can figure out strategies on how to manage your time the best so that you can work smart. For example, I'm a teacher. I work in the field of early childhood education. I always want to make a lesson plan, set up the materials that I have and will need for that lesson plan before implementing it. If I do that, then I can work smart and not hard.
It is said that failing to manage your time damages your effectiveness and causes stress.
That's the best tool for time management. Oh, that's a variety of things. I use Google sometimes. It's a reminder if you're connected to media, to your smartphone. That can help and that can work. But I use a number of tools. I even use a paper tool where that I actually list the things and put the date down when things are due for grant writing. So
Fine-Tools found that the highest achievers manage their time exceptionally well. Spending your day
I always tell all students is number one, choose very wisely how you're going to take your courses. When you're going to take them, and be reasonable. Look at your own schedule. Don't schedule things too tight if it's allowable, and stay disciplined to the task, knowing where you got to be, what you need to have done at a particular time. Because the same expectation when you leave from here is to teach you the habits you need to have when you hit that first employer.
One of the things I've mastered and am currently mastering and perfecting about time management is actually managing myself, because there are 24 hours in a day, 86,400 seconds in a day. So there's nothing I can do with that time. It's actually set. What I have to do then is manage myself and how I reach my goals, how I plan for my goals, how I attack, my plan of attack, and what I do in that time.
Spending your day in a frenzy of activity often achieves less because you're dividing your attention between so many different tasks.
Working smarter mainly is using my intelligence and not work according to the school of hard knocks. Why reinvent the wheel? There's other people who've done this. Then follow a plan and execute.
Managing your time can be a lot easier if you have organizational tools. For somebody who is unorganized, this may not be easy to do right away, but doing one thing at a time can help you take the steps towards being more organized and more successful in managing your time. You may start with, okay, I have a short-term goal of being on time for work. Okay, well, how can I be on time for work? First, analyze why you're not on time. Okay, well, I don't have my clothes out the night before. Well, okay, discipline. Let's start taking those clothes out the night before and having them ironed. If you have everything set up for yourself, you can be timely.
Fact. Time is not a matter that we can change.
All I can say is just like what great. This is a great dish, Kiosha. I can't believe that we can make delicious meals this cheap. I would like to thank our special guests once more for joining us today. Now, Shamaria and Devion will give us a first-hand look into how to join a student union.
There are many different student unions that students can join at MATC. Just to name a few, there's the Black Student Union, the Asian Student Association, the Latino Student Organization, and the Veteran Student Organization. Today we are focusing on the Black Student Union, on how and why to join.
I've been with the Black Student Union for about 3 years, 3.5 actually, almost 4 now. And I was a student with Black Student Union when I was a student here. I was a part of it way back in like 2000 through 2003.
Your ethnicity doesn't matter when it comes to joining the BSU.
It doesn't matter what your ethnic background may be. It is really an opportunity to learn and grow together. So unity is encouraged, and we do already have students that come from different ethnic backgrounds that are a part of the Black Student Union today.
Kyle then goes on to talk about partnerships with other schools.
Visited UW Milwaukee, and we're about to attend the National Black Student Union Conference, which gives them the opportunity to network with other BSU organizations across the country.
If you want to join the Black Student Union, here is Kyle's message to you.
Join the Black Student Union. If that's something that you want to do, if you feel like you want to grow and expand and surround yourself with other like-minded individuals who have a voice as it concerns your personal growth and development, and identify more with the culture of being an African American student, this is an organization for you to join. And it's an immediate call, especially for the men of the school. We have a heavy initiative to recruit and to retain more of our black males. And that is not to discourage any black females from being a part of it. We want more participation from both genders, and to have that cohesion between the two is ultimately what we're looking for. So please don't hesitate, don't don't offer, I know if you may have some reservations, I would say come first and experience it and allow that to be your deciding factor. But it's a great organization to be a part of.
Don't be afraid to go to a BSU meeting.
Come right on in to a Black Student Union meeting, which is generally every Thursday right now. They're hosting them, and you can join via their meetings that they have there, or you can stop into the Office of Student Life and find out more information about them. I think a lot of people do that as well, and you can come and join anytime.
The manager of printing services and an advisor for Black Student Union.
I am an advisor for the students, so the Black Student Union or BSU. I'm also an advisor for the ISO, International Student Organization.
Gerard tells us how to join the Black Student Union or any student union.
Students have the ability to, like I said, they can join when they have open tables where they solicit new students, or they can actually go to the students' organization room. There's a room that's in M326. So we have LSO that reside in that office. The Veteran Club resides in that office, and BSU resides in that office. So they can seek the president or the vice president or any members of the organizations, and they can ask and say, hey, I want to join the club.
For more information,
That's great. So there you go, students. If you want to join any type of student union, now you know how to do it. So this is my best part of the show, trying the food.
Yes.
I finally get to try this.
Yes, so now the chicken is simmered down and it's pretty ready to go. The gravy is thickened up a little bit. It's a little greasy, but that's okay because we can put that on our rice.
Okay. What kind of rice is this?
This is just a regular brown rice, and I just had this on hand, so that's what I'm going to eat it with. But really, you can eat this with anything: potatoes, tortillas, rice.
So this complements the chicken really well?
Yes,
soaks
it
up
does.
the flavor?
Mm-hmm. Yes. It makes it a little bit more hearty, and it turns it into a meal.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I can't wait to try this.
Mm-hmm.
Just the smell and everything, it's just making my mouth water. Like I said, I've never had chicken curry. This is the first time I've tried it.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a regular dish you make?
Yes, this is something that I really like to make. I will warn you, like I said before, it is pretty spicy due to the habanero pepper. So yes, be ready.
So I'm going to tell my mom, if she's watching, to step aside because now I know how to make 3 things: PB&J, ramen noodles, and now chicken curry.
Yes.
So yeah, that's like she can step aside tonight because I'm making dinner. I'm pretty sure she's going to be happy. She gets the day off.
Yes.
So now we're trying this?
Okay.
Let's try this.
First, I'm going to start it off by just taking a little bit of the gravy.
Soak that up. There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah. That looks, man. Kind of looks like mustard a little bit.
It does kind of look like mustard, and that comes from the turmeric in the curry seasoning.
So what does that do?
The turmeric, it actually is really good for your stomach, and it also has a really rich orange color.
Okay.
Yes.
Can't really tell. It must like change color when you soak it with other
Yeah, it kind of
vegetables.
looks greenish a little bit, but it starts off kind of orangish.
Here we go. The moment of truth. I got this. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Really good. Gordon Ramsay's right here. You are like 2 steps above.
Let me try.
Yeah, you should
that
try.
too.
They might want to cut that right there. There you go. Actually, I want some more of the chicken. Actually, I'll just use my fork to cut it.
I like it.
Yeah, just like I said, I never had curry chicken before. This is like totally new to me.
Is it too spicy for you?
No,
or
not too spicy at all. I thought like I had to have the water on standby
No,
just in
not that
case if something were to
spicy.
happen. I'm not really the biggest spicy person, but this is not spicy at all. It has a lot of flavor, and you did a really great job on it. So I'm going to continue to eat this because
Go ahead.
this is my breakfast and my lunch. So it's technically brunch, right? Again, great job, Kiosha.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today. We invite you to accompany in our next show here on Surviving the Storm.